Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Kanan. I am the coach of the Tulsa Drillber. Um, Tulsa Drillber, we'll be playing in a couple different draft leagues this season. This is my first one that will be using Battle of Legends rules. Um, we've got a team set up here for our Week 1 matchup against Brain. Um, Honestly, I think he's probably got the best draft out of all of them, besides possibly mine. I like mine quite a bit, but definitely going to be a tough opponent. They are bringing a colossal team. Dracopult, Cobalion, Gyarados. What else am I expecting to see this week? Zamazenta, not the crown version. And then I expect to probably see Serena. They also have Wheezing, regular Marowak. I don't really expect to see those that much. Masharna, probably not. Arctozolt, possible. But honestly, I'm expecting the main mode of his team, the Colossal, Dracopult, Cobalion, Zamazenta, Serena, Gyarados is what I'm expecting to come out this week, and that's what I prepared for. If something else comes out, we'll adapt as we'll go. We'll see what happens. My team, this week I ended up going with my Sand Core, as usual. I left a couple of their protectors on the bench this week, Rillaboom and Gastrodon. I just didn't feel like Rillaboom had any great matchups. Yeah, Rillaboom always adds decent utility, but I just didn't feel like it was enough to justify bringing. Gastrodon could have been good here, especially against the Gyarados, but the threat of the Serena combined with the max overgrowth from the Colossal just didn't strike me as that good of a matchup. So I left it on the bench as well. Noivern, Hitmonlee, didn't really have any reason to bring those. Claydol, thought about it. Trick Room's interesting, but I don't think it's interesting enough. And Vespiquen just really gets wrecked here, so wasn't really any reason to bring it. So what we did decide on, my friend Dr. Zoidberg, MD, helped me plan out our team here. Check him out. He has a Twitch. He streams shiny videos. Super cool guy. We decided we were going to go with the main mode of this team, which is Tyranitar Excadrill. Excadrill running just very basic set, 252, 252. Running Sandrush this week because with the Sandrush boost, Excadrill actually outspeeds the Dracopult, which is absolutely huge. Being able to one-shot the Colossal before it can get activated with high horsepower and Choice Band is really the thing that's going to save me the most here, I think. Other than that, I mean, high horsepower, Iron Head, Rock Slide, Earthquake, running Adamant just to guarantee that one-shot. I think that's our best bet there. Other half of that, obviously, is the Tyranitar. Running Weakness Policy on him this week. He's got enough things to activate it for me. I think it'll be pretty good. Lash Out, Rock Slide, high horsepower. The high horsepower is there to hit the Colossal and the Cobalion. Doesn't necessarily one-shot either one, but with him max and the Weakness Policy, he does a ton of damage to both. Full points in bulk and attack this week. Going to try to survive as best we can and then deal out some serious damage. Nothing super crazy outside of that. Incineroar, felt like he was gave me a pretty good matchup against a lot of things, honestly. Intimidate against the Zamazenta as my team's in the fighting week. Also gives me Parting Shot, Fake Out. If for some reason he doesn't prioritize the Colossal, prioritizes the, say, Cobalion, Gyarados, anything like that, Will-O-Wisp into that is potentially huge. Definitely felt like he gave me a really good matchup across the board this week. Citrus Berry, full points into bulk, 252 HP, the 166 attack guarantees that we one-shot the max HP Serena. Um, just dump the rest into defense because putting it in special really didn't gain us anything. The Colossal was going to one-shot us anyway, so really wasn't worth dumping it in there. Putting it in physical bulk, if he doesn't prioritize the Colossal, that gives us a better shot against everything else. Zacian, also pretty standard. He was one of my he was my first round draft pick. I feel like he's a little overpowered, honestly. 170 attack stats, crazy. 148 speed stats, crazy. 115 defense and special defense, obviously super good. This week we're running him Jolly, 220 EVs into speed, guarantees that we outspeed the Dracopult. So potentially we can go for the one shot on him turn 1. Also lets us outspeed the Cobalion and get a huge close combat off. Really just gives us a pretty solid matchup against a big chunk of his team, and being able to outspeed the Dracopult's huge. I think he gives us a really good shot. Now for some of the more interesting things. Decided to bring Magneton this week. Gyarados is scary. Gyarados is scary against a big part of my team. My core Excadrill, Tyranitar, Incineroar, super scary. Bringing Rillaboom this week doesn't really help me beat that. And Magneton I feel like is a sleeper pick. I took him as a tier 4, which I feel like was an absolute steal, honestly. 120 special attack is crazy. 95 defense, 70 special defense, super good, especially with EVO Light. Becomes super bulky. Gonna be hard to knock out, and if you don't max him, he still does, I believe this was 89 to 100 of the Gyarados. Maxing him does almost double, like it's crazy. Thunderbolt, Reflect, again, if he doesn't prioritize the Colossal, that basically just guarantees that we beat everything else in his team. The Zamazenta is scary. Over half my team is fighting weak. This gives me a little bit of another out against that. Zacian, being able to play rough into the Zamazenta also gives me a really good out there. It's a guaranteed one-shot. So I felt like this gave me a little bit better matchup there. Thunderbolt, self-explanatory. Steel Beam. Steel Beam is my meme attack. Crazy damage. 140 base. Hits a lot of his team for neutral damage. I don't know. I just thought it was cool. I don't have a better reason than that. And finally, the terrifying Mr. Rhyme. We decided to bring Rhyme this week for a few different reasons. I feel like he gave us pretty good utility. If the Dracopult goes for screens, we just bring him in, screen cleaner, wipe those away. Ice Shard, you can double with the Zacian turn 1 to knock out the Dracopult if he's running Sash. Psychic to hit the Zamazenta. Then the two big ones, the reasons that we decided to go with this. Freeze Dry. If the Gyarados doesn't max, the Mr. Rhyme outspeeds Adamant Gyarados by 1 point and guaranteed 1-hit KO with Freeze Dry. Absolutely crazy. Guaranteed 2-hit KO if Gyarados maxes. People sleep on Mr. Rhyme. He's absolutely dangerous. Freeze Dry also does a huge chunk to Dracopult, does a huge chunk to the Serena. Just across the board, we felt like this gave us the best shot this week. And Trick Room potentially can save us. Talking this over, really the only thing that we could think of, if he runs Choice Scarf Dracopult, we're kind of screwed. Choice Scarf Dracopult just activates the Colossal immediately, and the Colossal sweeps us. It is what it is. We prepared as best we could. Scarf Dracopult is just, it's going to screw us up pretty bad. Mr. Rhyme kind of gives us a little bit of an out to that. If he doesn't target him turn 1, there's a chance that we get Trick Room up if we see that he is running the Scarf on the Dracovish, and that at least gives us a chance. It hurts us pretty bad going into round 3, so we just gotta do the best we can. So that's the team. Leads that we're thinking of, Excadrill plus Incineroar will be most likely our game 1 lead unless something crazy happens. The plan will be to switch the Incineroar out into the Tyranitar, get the Sand Rush up for Excadrill, and then high horsepower one-shot the Colossal, even if it maxes. Guaranteed one-hit KO with Band and Adamant. Outspeeds the Dracopult with Sand Rush. Yeah, that's the plan. If that doesn't work, round 2 will just depends on what he brings. Zacian Rhyme is a very, very likely lead. Excadrill Tyranitar is always an option. It's not my favorite, and Zacian Incineroar is also a lead that we thought about. So that's where we're going. Like I said, as long as he doesn't bring Choice Scarf Dracopult, we've got a chance. We'll see how it goes. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in. This has been the Team Builder. Match will go live shortly after this does, and there will also be, if you want to see how this team actually came about and listen to 2 guys who love Pokemon argue back and forth and do crazy damage calculations and talk about moves and crazy texts and stupid stuff for way too long. The other video will be going up as well. So check that out too if you like. And like I said, check out Dr. Zoidberg MD. Great dude, great Pokemon player. And hopefully this round goes in our favor. I will be doing a team breakdown. It should be live before or around the time this video is for my draft. Just kind of give you an idea of what I drafted and why and what I was thinking. And I will have another draft league starting on the 15th. So check me out in that one as well. Till then, guys, take it easy.